This is Dr. Ronier. Today we're going to talk about why everyone needs organic sulfur. Let's go back in history a little bit. Long ago, when our earth was created, our soils were rich in nutrients and minerals, and this was vital to our health. The body got what it needed because the crops and the plants that we grew grew in a nutrient-rich soil. Soil and our bodies both need similar elements and nutrients to produce health. Healthy soil produces healthy plants. Healthy plants produce healthy foods, which produce healthy bodies. Kind of like back in the day when people came to mineral springs bringing their jugs and capturing that water out of these mineral springs, and they were filling it up, said it tasted like rotten eggs, smelled like rotten eggs, but it had sulfur in it. That was the key. Back in the 50s, things changed. Fertilizers and farming changed due to big business. They took out things like calcium, magnesium, and sulfur out of the fertilizers. And they developed things like GMO seeds and grains. And they had herbicides and harsh chemicals that contain glyphosates. This lack of nutrients and these harsh chemicals all have depleted our bodies and soils, leaving us with a toxic environment. Did it ever make sense to you that we could have the most advanced technology country in the world, but yet we're the sickest? This does not make sense. There's no logic to this. It's all because we have changed the oxygen deliverability rate that the body is getting. We spend a lot of money going to doctors to treat symptoms when we can simply focus on how much oxygen we get. We can go weeks without food. We can go a few days without water. Only a couple of minutes without air breathing. But the common denominator of all of it is oxygen. So what we've done is we've studied the periodic table, and we found that sulfur is one of the primary oxygen transport minerals that there is naturally. And we've come up with the gold standard organic sulfur crystals. When you take the crystals and drink good, clean, non-chlorinated water, your body gets oxygenated. And oxygen is the key to life. There is no illness that can survive in an oxygen-rich environment. And we've also found out that sulfur is a great chelator. And how all this has related to me is, if any of you know my story, I had mercury toxicity. Mercury is in dentistry, dental restorations. It's also in vaccines. And that complicated, damaged some nerves, made it impossible for me to practice dentistry, and it also advanced some heart problems, ended up with a bunch of stents. So This is how it's related to me. This is why I'm absolutely convinced that it will help you. Take your organic sulfur crystals twice a day, every day, and drink good, clean water. And this is the very basic key to health. So, we'll see you next time.